And hello, everyone, and welcome to the 50th installment of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely, fantabulous Miss Didi, Miss Mary Paige, who is attempting to get up here, but for some reason she isn't able to connect at the moment. So, we're off to a great start. Hopefully she'll be able to pop up here with us soon. And we have our fantastic guest backstage waiting to come up here. It's so exciting. And I want to say thank you, Miss Didi, for coming aboard the Hot Mess Express. And we're starting you off just right, derailing on time. Thank you so much for joining us. We greatly, greatly appreciate having you on. And we're so excited to have you on as our co-host trifecta, finally.
I love it.
Before we get too far, let me go ahead and say hello to those who are joined us so far in chat. Let's see. Oh, it jumped like 5 times. First in, I see Fission Tank Ticks. Hello, Fission. I see Midrol. Welcome. Bex. Craig Doniger.
Okay.
Kyle. Miss Didi. Miss Mary as well. Yes, Miss Mary's having an issue. She's for some reason can't get up. We gave her the link. She went through it normally. She said her tablet settings were reset somehow. I was trying to help her with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go.
Well, that happens to the best of them every once in a while. They can't get it up.
Hello, Brennan. Misfits, welcome. The Monster Fish Gal, Lori, welcome. Wayne Talbot, hello, welcome. Nice to see you in here this evening. Bigfoot Fish Tanks, Dennis, Steven, welcome, guys. So many people. Matt, all the great people, though, of course. Liquid Zoo, welcome. MNC Aquatics, welcome. Master Aquatics Eduardo, hello, darling. Did I say hello to Bex yet? Hello, Bex. If I forgot you, I'm so sorry. Welcome.
You did say hi to her.
Okay, I'm just double checking. Don't want to miss her. Hello, Dennis. Welcome.
Hello. Mary is asking if you can put the link in the chat. See if it'll work for her that way.
Okay, let's see.
I'm sorry.
Copy link to clipboard.
We got this girl on board.
Yes. There we go. But thank you for telling me that because I'm way up in chat.
Yeah.
William Pridemore, welcome. Eric Wyrock, hello, darling. How are you? New Local Austin, hello, welcome. So many great people in here this evening, and all to see our fantastic new co-host, I'm sure, and to find out a little bit more about our great guest.
Oh, it was those abs on that thumbnail.
I know. I think there was 8 of them. He said he worked out a while for that. And, I'm going to believe him on that one. Well, I just had to see if he comes up with the shirt on or off. Robert, welcome. Because we have in here so many great people. Audra Meyer, Stubbs Aquatics. Welcome, Stubbs. And Audra as well. Okay, I think I'm about caught up. Bunny Viper, hello, Bunny. Degenerate Jason, Paul McCarthy. Oh my goodness, so many great people in here. If I'm missing anyone, please forgive me. I'm trying to catch up. Christopher, welcome, Chris. How are you this evening? Super fast. Ian, welcome. Greg's Planted Tanks. Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics. Jen Yu. Sorry, guys, if this is painful. I really should just pop out participant chat next time and just do it that way. Without further ado, now that I've said hello to everyone in chat that I think I've gotten, let's bring up our fantastic guest, the lovely, fantastic, wonderful Stanley Incognito, Jimmy P himself. Welcome, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How are you this evening?
I'm fine. I kept my shirt on because I do not want you to lose any subscribers, okay?
I was getting all excited.
Hey, you never know. You could have got us from 600 to 1,000 real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see?
Only if they're showing your program in a nursing home, okay?
Hey, we don't care. They like to look at stuff too.
Exactly. Everyone needs some eye candy.
Oh my gosh. Well,
So
it's a real
that,
treat to see Dee Dee here for the first time with you. And sh- uh, boy, Dee Dee and I go back. She's one of the first people that I interacted with on
Mhm.
live streams in the chat and whatnot. And she's kind of like that girl across the street when I was growing up that would come and throw a rock at my window about midnight, and then we go out all night and get into trouble. That's what Dee Dee is right there.
Oh, you're pretty good. You're pretty good with that. Because that could happen. Yeah, see, I was drawn to your smart aleck comments. I mean, they just went
Yeah,
right through me. I love it.
Crown
yeah.
Tail says, Roxanne, please find out if Jimmy's 8-pack can be rented for the weekend.
Gosh.
We can rent him out.
Hello, Panoski. Welcome.
Did you get him to sign a contract before you let him up here with all that? Any money made off that 8-pack, we get.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can already. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he can either tell you what his workout regimen is, or for a special fee, I can just Photoshop if you want to.
Yeah, I believe my workout regimen is called Roxanne's Photoshop. Yeah, that's what it is.
And here we go, Miss Neat. Welcome.
Hey, there she is.
Strange.
Well, hi, Mary. I
Hello, and I
thought
got
Mary
sunshine
heard.
in my face.
I thought Mary heard I was going to be here and skip town.
Heck no, I had a hot date tonight with Jimmy P. I was ready.
Oh,
Yeah, the train was pulling away and Barry's running down behind
Right.
the track.
I was like,
And then she
well,
jumped on that caboose at the last minute.
that
I'm
was
only
Well, I
me.
getting
said
loose.
through hot mess tradition, we derailed right on time.
Yeah, I think I
Fever.
brought
And
some of
welcome, Space Snow Guardians.
I brought some of my technical difficulties with me, I'm afraid.
Well, you are more than welcome here because we are anything but professional.
Well, then I'll fit right
The
in.
real deal. The real deal.
This is where you come to dip your toes in the water if you want to live stream, no matter what you're starting the stream with. And if you think you can go for it, you move on to bigger, better stream.
Right.
It's a toe dipping stream.
This is what happens when we think we can put an extender and it's going to solve all the problems. But of course, we probably didn't hook it up right. So, you know.
I did the extender thing too, and I finally took it down, and it's in the box in the cabinet.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it.
Looks like I'm going to have to call the cable company and go ahead and just get it put in here. We need help. Well, Dee Dee, I'm so glad to have you here too. I didn't even say welcome, Dee Dee, to the Hot Mess Express. The perfect.
Hugs for you.
It just
Things
got
will
off.
never be the same.
And
No,
Miss,
it won't. Welcome, Holly and Hippie John.
The pressure
Skull.
got put on me.
hey guys,
But like I
I
said,
can
we're
get on
just
my.
a stream here. We hardly ever schedule anything. We're never coordinated. We're usually late, and people love us for some reason. So thank you for
That's
joining
right.
us every Thursday, guys.
No,
When we
free.
watch
I think
somebody
I
else
can.
mess up continuously, it makes one feel better about themselves.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know. Now that
I,
Dee Dee's here, we'll probably get more professional.
I
Oh,
think
Lord,
I
no.
can check all
It's
those
not going to
boxes.
get more professional.
Welcome,
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Quad News. So, Jimmy P,
Hello to everyone.
I know a few weeks ago we sent you some fishies, the Daisy's Blue Rice Fish.
Yeah.
Wanted to
Yes, you
ask you how
did.
they're doing for you.
They are doing wonderful. They're
Yeah.
Are you in
beautiful.
love? You're in love, aren't you? They are
Oh
awesome.
yes, you did not disappoint with how you described them.
My
They're
5-star review.
they are incredible, and I could not be happier. Thank you so much. And
They are cool fish.
And thank you to my guardian angel that I'm calling them.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, an awesome Fish Fam Angel paid
Oh God,
for
don't make
Jimmy
yes.
P's Daisy's Blue Rice Fish. And not only that, another Fish Fam Angel just
Oh.
paid for him to get an 8-pack of these super longfin paleatus Corys, so they'll be shipped out Monday to him.
And
Oh my gosh.
I still
They
can't
couldn't,
believe that one.
Now.
they couldn't go to a more deserving person, Jimmy. You're gonna love them. You
Oh,
really are.
Oh,
Well, thank
Jimmy,
you
that's
for the
wonderful.
kind words, and I promise that I will take very good care of them.
Oh
I
yeah.
do feel a little pressure though of of maintaining them and making sure that I'm doing the right thing.
They're
You better,
very
Bucko.
easygoing little guys, so you
We
won't
all
have
Yeah.
much to
Okay,
do with
they
them.
are. Yeah,
We'll be watching
I
you.
saw Skipper's. He did a video, and
Mhm.
I was like, oh my goodness, those are wonderful. And
A lot of
what
Fish Fam got them, and I think Maria Z also just got some as well to add some to her bloodline, that her current bloodline. So that was very cool. The birthday Corys.
Oh, I love them.
Oh, you
and
got your
uh,
granddaughter there with you.
and you know how much that I enjoy getting fish from people in the fish family. So
Mhm.
that
Oh,
even makes it extra special. It really does.
it does. It really does.
Mhm.
And
And
The
I've
I
fish
got
hope
a
fam
to
also.
be able to pass along what I'm getting here. So wish
That
me
would be
right.
luck.
awesome. I hope that my babies go on and thrive with you, and they prosper and procreate. They're
I
prolific, and you can pass them on. That would be awesome.
I
Super
am
Fish Fam
really hoping.
fishies.
Yes.
That'd be
I
very
don't think
cool.
I'm going to be doing any 3 to 4 day live streams though if I get some eggs, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
why not though? It'll get you 1,000 watch hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, New
There-
Year's Eve will
Hello,
never be
Mark.
the same again.
right.
I know. Now I gotta wait for hopefully eggs every New Year's now, because that's got to be the event.
You're going to have to separate the girls from the guys and wait till the right time and throw them together so you can time it.
Well,
You-
I admit I am not an expert on any kind of egg laying breeding. So I am going to be writing you for some advice as we go along, okay?
Oh,
Okay,
Jimmy.
no
Or you do
problem.
like me. You do like me, and you've got them in one aquarium, and you just move some plants down to another one, and magically you have a self-stocking aquarium. You have little baby rice fish. You talk about like it blew me away. You know, I'd never seen it before.
Well,
I've only seen guppies. I've seen
That's
I
cichlids.
sure hope so. I hope
that's
it's
It's
that
so
easy,
cool.
but I don't know.
that's what we tend to do with our Daisy's blue rice fish. Is we put a bunch of anacharis floating in the tank, and they'll
Hmm.
go and they'll hold the eggs between their anal fins, and they'll go
Yeah.
place the eggs on the anacharis. And when I see a bunch of eggs on a piece of anacharis, I just pull that anacharis and put it
Yeah.
in another tank for them to hatch.
Ooh, it's a good idea.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, that's
But
a
if
good
you,
tip
but
right
if, but
already.
if someone's vision isn't as good as mine, and my vision is pretty bad, I'm gonna
Got the,
admit. But
I
if
got the
it's harder for
magnifying
you to
glass.
see eggs that small, it might just be easier for you to play musical tanks with them as too. That's what we used to do that, but now we just pull the plants that have the eggs on them.
Okay. All
They're
right.
really cool. Really cool.
I guess if you pull some of the plants, chances are you will at least get some eggs.
Oh yeah, I've got some hornwort floating too, just for that reason. They, they'll scatter it. But I did that little short. I've got one short of them holding the eggs swimming.
Mhm.
Then another short the other day. I kept seeing a fish. It looked like something on its face, like a fungus, and it was the eggs. And somebody told me that the males will actually move the eggs. Is that true? Like, will they? Or are they just getting them stuck to their face where they were too close to the female and now they got egg on their face? Or
And
do they?
I
Get egg on your
haven't
face.
I haven't seen the males try to move them, but I have seen them eat them.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe they
Caviar.
were just
Mary.
going for a snack and it was a little too high and stuck to their lip. But I
Right.
haven't. But that's just that's my experience. Maybe there's actually maybe there's some rainbow fish rice fish
Yeah.
out there where the males actually do care for the eggs, but that's not my set. They'll eat them.
Right.
Okay.
And they were,
okay.
and then I saw guppies try to eat them. And of course, this one guppy was swimming around. It looked like it had bubble gum in its mouth. It had a little bubble sticking out of its mouth. And when it would eat it, it'd go in its mouth. When it opened its mouth up, it'd pop back out. So it went around for, but they're fascinating. They're just so cool.
And then you're
Well,
like,
that's
oh, good.
terrific,
How do I
Mary.
save that egg? How do I save that egg? And you really can't. It's just, it's there.
Yeah.
At
Sleep. Okay.
New local
Yeah.
is asking if he should do rice fish in a 100-gallon tub. I would.
Oh, wow.
They would.
Heck
They
yeah.
love to be outside, especially if you have at least a group of 10 of them. You'll end up with a lot of babies if you have enough
Yeah.
plant cover in there at the end of the summer. I would recommend it, especially in your area, New Local. You would do awesome to have those outside.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Okay.
very big, small porch pond fish in Japan. So, like, they'll keep
Yeah.
them in like 20 gallons of water in a
Our
small
little
on their
containers. Yeah.
porch, and they're prolific. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Neat.
Okay.
I love them. I think everybody should have them. Everyone.
Mhm.
Price for everyone.
Well, we're trying to make enough for everyone to have them, but our guys like to just give us some at a time.
I have one, and I've had it for like a year. I just
Oh,
have one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Terry, hey, Terry, Jimmy, Terry says your guppy grass is in the mail.
Oh yeah. 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 Sure it is.
Sure. Well, you must do a video if you get it, Jimmy.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. It
We'll have
might be on
celebration.
CNN.
And MNC said his koi are starting to spawn. That's exciting, MNC.
Oh, that's neat.
Yes.
Usually my
Yeah,
goldfish
that's
will start
cool.
spawning when others' koi start spawning, but this is my first almost full year in Wisconsin, so they haven't started yet. I think they're probably going to trigger a little later here than
Fish
in
on.
Pennsylvania.
Wow, doing goldfish
She
too.
felt like,
Oh, Vision, he said, I'm sure my Secret Santa is still in the mail. Did he
Aw.
ever get a Secret Santa gift?
I
this
can't
baby
Oh,
even
just
no.
remember.
out.
Really?
She's
Hello,
gone.
Alan Socks. Welcome.
Hey, Al,
We'll have
Yeah,
to figure that
Alan,
out
so-
for you, Vision.
Chris.
Boy, I tell you,
Worked on
I
that for days trying to get
recognize
it straight.
everybody in this chat today.
I know they're all so excited. There's 48 people in here. Thank you guys all for
Wow.
joining us this evening. And if you
Yeah.
haven't yet, please consider hitting that
I-
like button for our lovely new co-host and our fantastic guest. We would greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yep.
all came to see Didi. I know better.
No, they came to see you with your shirt off.
Right.
That's
That's
what I
it.
came
Hey,
for.
Jimmy, I mean, I was like having to like fan myself. I was like,
Me too,
Roxanne.
Mary.
He told us, he said, she better do something fantastic with me for the thumbnail. And she did.
I
Yeah,
said
Jimmy's
goofy,
been hiding all
Mary.
that from us.
You said you wanted something silly, so you know.
That's right. That's right.
Made you
That was
memorable.
a perfect fit.
Absolutely.
It kind
Hey,
of looks
Rob.
like that, was it Jason Momoa, like guy with he's Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aquaman, as a
Yeah, the
merman.
Aquaman.
merman.
You see Wayne's, Roxanne? We got an actual question.
Yes.
Wayne? Okay.
Wayne is asking, does anyone have any input on any other fertilizers apart from Osmocote for homemade root tabs? For any other fertilizers? I don't fertilize any of my aquariums. I like to do the dirted substrate method. So I do just a bottom layer of that to start off and like 2 to 3 inches of a sand cap. And then I just let the fish poo be the future fertilizer. Like I just
Right.
use enough dirt to get it started and to give the sand cap enough time to let the fish poo work down in there to become the fertilizer. But I personally don't use any other type of fertilizer. Do you guys have any advice for Wayne?
Now I
Um,
use the Osmocote, but the way I do it, I have a little teeny tiny ice tray that came with one of those mini refrigerators,
Mm-hmm.
and I put like a 1/4 of an inch of water in there. Then I put my Osmocote in there. Then I freeze it. Then I put a little bit more water in there, and I refreeze it. And then when I don't put it in a tab per se, but while it's frozen, I just take and shove it up under
Yeah.
the sand.
I think I actually remember hearing about that method maybe on Father Fish about a year and a half ago, actually.
He was talking about like actually freezing soil, in cubes to.
Yes, he was. Yes.
Now mine are all dirted like Roxanne's, and I do have a supplement that Father Fish sent me, and I have mixed, like I haven't done it like the total recipe that he's got a way to mix it up to do like a 55-gallon tank. Well, mine are all nano tanks. So I just take like a little bit, I put my soil down and sprinkle a little bit on the soil and then cap it. And I haven't had to fertilize anything, and I don't have a lot of algae. I mean, it's, it seems to be lots of plants. And thank you, Al and Kelly, for plants. Some of those are going to Roxanne. I started working, so I've kind of been busy for
congratulations on the new job.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's great.
Oh my gosh, I haven't worked, well, not that kind of work in years. I can't even use a basic cash register anymore.
Hello, Miss Cal. I was going to say something, but it totally slipped my mind.
Thanks, Myrtle. I'm going to put this baby in the bed. I'll be right back. I can't believe she fell asleep. She was so excited. She was coming to see y'all and she crashed.
Wow. Yeah, I have a tendency to put people to sleep. Yes, I do.
Yes. I know personally, it's usually my voice is very soothing. So when my nieces were still little, my sister would call me and be like, they're not sleeping. Can you sing to them or read to them? And I would like sing or read them songs. And she'd pick up the phone like 10 minutes later. Okay, they're sleeping. I can usually get kids down pretty fast with my voice.
Mine would be, you better go to sleep or I'm coming over there.
And Terry is saying, when you're in Wisconsin, are you craving Johnsonville brats yet, or the need to ride a Harley? No. I'm not a brat person. And I'm still learning to walk, so I have no interest in getting on a Harley right now.
Yeah, one thing at a time, Roxanne.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
Oh,
but I did want to say before we get any farther up, oh, kitty. It's like squirrel, shiny.
Yeah.
Because it is our 50th live stream tonight, I did want to do a giveaway towards the end of the show. So towards the end of the live, I was going to do an up to 6-pack of marble koi angel smoky leopard angelfish. I'm sorry, smoky leopard angelfish. I do have a few pictures I'll show you guys right before the giveaway. I'm saying up to 6 because for 6 we recommend a 75-gallon aquarium when they're full grown adults. Right now they're about dime size, but we will be shipping them out in a few weeks when the weather is steady, 32 overnight, because they are a warm water fish. 80 to 82 is what we keep them at. So if you are unable to house that many, you are able to select a number from 1 through 6 of those angels to accommodate your fish room and your fish room space. But we do recommend at least a 20 high for a single angelfish because they do get tall. Just wanted to let you guys know to think about it and evaluate if you may have space in your room for some angelfish in the next 20 minutes.
Next 20 minutes, make some room. It's the
bathtub. You got 20 whole minutes.
Right.
So Jimmy, no, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, nothing. I just said, nothing. I think I was just talking to myself. I said, hey to Ben.
So Jimmy, how many fish tanks are you at in your fish room right now?
Right now, occupied, I would say about 16.
All right.
Wow,
and
that's nice.
Very cool.
I have 8 running that are ready for fish that are cycled and ready to go. I don't know why I do that. I just have them ready.
I do
and,
too.
I have maybe 4 or 5 10s in storage that I'm going to eventually use for some guppy breeding. And I also have 2 20-gallon highs ready to go ready to prepare for something that I might get in the future. So it's going to end up around what, 28 maybe when I get
All
done.
right.
That sounds like a nice, solid fish room to me.
Yeah, it's a
Welcome,
14 by
Preach.
14-foot room,
Hmm.
and there's going to be tanks all along the outside with me in the middle. And if I want to expand, I can go up. You know.
There you go.
Well,
Got
that's
some.
awesome. What are the majority of the fish that you're keeping now?
Well, as you can see right behind me, this is my very first tank that I ever got
Mhm.
when I got back into the hobby about 2 years ago, and it's full of a variety of ambunas, and they it's overstocked, I know, yes, but it has kept the aggression down, and I do
Hmm.
a more current water change to keep the water nice and healthy for them. And
Mhm.
according to John on you can overstock as long as you change the water. So
Right.
Yeah.
that's what I did. And behind me, I have this is a musk turtle, a little baby.
Oh,
That's
oh,
my.
those turtles!
You're gonna send that to me, right? Just kidding.
And
Look
then
at
you're
him.
gonna
He's like,
share it with
"Really?"
me.
Actually, that I lost the first one that I had. He climbed
Oh.
out without me knowing it while I
Terry.
was out, while I wasn't home.
Mhm.
And Emily at ADHD Aquatics got me another one.
Oh,
Oh,
that was very nice of you, Emily. She's such a sweetheart.
she is wonderful.
And I also have golden white cloud minnows. There's about 6 or 7 of them in there with the turtle.
I've
That's
heard
very
those
cool.
are fun.
Yeah, he kind of chases them. He can't catch them because they can't swim hardly at all. They just flop around, and the minnows just kind of tease him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'd have to be
yeah.
extremely lucky to get one.
And down here I have I don't have it filled up because I'm actually going to put a little water feature in the top of it with bamboo to
Oh,
kind of
nice.
like
Oh, that would be
have
nice.
yeah. But in there are neon tetras and ember tetras,
Mhm.
Oh,
and
nice.
that's a really nice little combination. I really like that. And over here in the back corner, I'm going to do a video, folks. I promise. I keep saying that,
I'm like, I'll do it in the next video.
Sure, sure.
but I have
I've got a
panda
lot of
guppies
updates to do.
in 10-gallon breeding tanks.
Uh-oh.
I floated some hornwort and some guppy grass that I purchased myself, Terry. I have some panda guppies, some full red guppies, and some blue Dumbo half moons, I think they're
Oh,
called.
pretty. Mm-hmm.
Jumbo half
Yeah,
moons.
yeah.
That is, yeah.
And then I
Nice.
have
Oh, Rob.
cherry shrimp and orange shrimp. I have I can't tell you what I have over here because it's a video that I promised I would do for Emily as a surprise to everybody else, and she's
So
really
you
been
have a surprise fish.
yes, and they did what Mary said. I put them in a tank, a few plants. I put a little cave in there. I don't know why. I didn't ever hear that this particular fish needed a cave, but there were 4 of them. I had them for about a year, and they did nothing. They grew up, but and then all of a sudden I look in there one day and I see babies swimming in a
Little
little
specks.
a little dugout hole in the gravel that the mom and dad had dug out.
Oh,
And
cool.
I immediately took all the adults out. It was 1 male and
Mhm.
3 females, and I did not have any fry food at all. So I took some dried krill, some um, dried shrimp, I think, and one other thing. Maybe I can't remember. Anyway, I put it in one of those little teeny tiny blenders, and and it powdered it. It turned it to complete powder.
Yeah.
And when I threw it on the top, and it just kind of formed a film on the top. It was so fine, and they ate that, and now they're eating regular flake food, and there must be about 40 of them, I think.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's really neat.
And that video is coming out soon.
well, I have a question, and
Nice to see
probably
that.
everybody else knows the answer, but
And then I have what
Yeah.
everybody is what everybody is currently calling a guppy mosh pit because of our buddy Steven. I've got all kinds of stuff in there. There's guppies that I'm calling out of the 10-gallon breeders, and I also have some mollies in there, platies in there. There's even 4 gold barbs in there.
Oh, wow.
And there's a male beta in there. There's probably
It
about
truly
50.
is a venerable mosh pit.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't have any plants in it though. I'm ashamed of myself, and Stephen would not be proud of me for that. But I need some
naughty,
plants for
naughty.
that. And then on top of that, that's a 29. And on top of that, I have another 29, and there's 3 platinum angelfish,
Oh, beautiful.
1 koi angel. They were breeding, they were trying to spawn. The female laid eggs maybe 3-4 times with no result, and I found her passed away one day.
Oh,
So now I just have the male, and I think there's like 4 or 5 sparkling gouramis in there with them,
I love sparkling gouramis. But before
and
Didi,
some.
before we get any further, Didi, what was your question from earlier?
Jimmy, you said you keep tanks cycled. How do you keep them cycled? Do they have fish in them, or how do you keep them
I
cycled?
just keep. They have dual sponge filters, and I just rotate the ones the ones that have fish into those tanks,
Okay.
Oh,
and
that's a
then
very good idea.
it's just a rotation thing all around the room.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
Well, I don't know how smart it is, but it works for me.
Well, that's what I
Right.
do. I keep one in the sump, and when I start a new tank, I throw it. It's not even hooked up. I just take the sponge, the whole piece, and drop it in there
Mhm.
while the other stuff is running.
That's what
Now,
we do. We the one end of our Mbuna tank is nothing but sponges.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
cycling, ready to go for whenever we decide to throw up another tank. Because sometimes we might put up a tank a day. Sometimes it might be a whole new rack. You never know. So you always need to be prepared.
Right.
And I have one more tank aside from the rice fish that I just got.
Mhm.
Stephen.
Straight behind is kind of like my favorite tank. It's a 90-gallon, and it has a red Oscar in it. It has a golden severum and a turquoise severum, and 10 giant Danios.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
wow.
And that
Very
is
cool.
that's my favorite tank.
And
Yep.
Stephen P says you can always just drop a catfish wafer or something in an empty tank to keep the filth coming. I don't like to do the food type cycling because like sometimes things will get like fungusy and gross, and I don't want to have to look at that. I
Cat hair.
prefer just to do the mucky sponges. But if you don't have any mucky sponges to start out with, that is a great way to keep it going.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of overdoing it with the number of empty tanks I have, but I guess that's just wishful thinking that I'm gonna
Well,
somehow.
your empty tanks will be filling up faster
I
sooner.
know. And that's such a kick. I can't believe that. I'm very, I'm
Hey,
very
Ricky.
grateful, and I'm very blessed. Okay.
There's one thing you can bet on. If you didn't have a tank ready, you will need one ready.
Right.
Yes.
That's right.
So,
That's just true. Yes.
Sometimes things just come in the mail, like Aquafunk did me up there.
He
I
did
think
too.
they just had a nano tank. I'm thinking, what is this? I got surprised a lot last month by the Fish Fam and Aquafunk and Al Wet Socks and Kelly Foreman and Oh my gosh, all of you guys, thank you.
I know the fish fam is truly amazing, and then when you at least expect something, it just surprise.
Right.
You
Now
are
if I could
correct.
just get my technical stuff fixed. I quit being like so behind. I'm so behind everybody. Oh my god.
No,
Well, talk about
I just hang
cycling
in there.
tank.
That's all.
Like if you set up a tank, say you set up a planted tank, for example, I know the plants are going to create kind of like not same things, but the plant, life in it, plants, maybe some snails, that will cycle the tank too, won't it? I mean, or
Yes,
does it
it
have
will
to be
cycle the tank,
quicker? Yeah.
but like I prefer not to do it that way because snails are people too.
Yeah. Well, I feed them. I feed the snails. They just think they have their own kingdom until the fish enter.
Yeah. Well, when you're going through the cycling process, you raise initially the ammonia level is high in the beginning.
Oh,
So,
you're talking about, yeah.
and
Yeah.
snails are very
Okay.
sensitive to ammonia, so you don't want to have them in a tank that's cycling because it'll harm them. They're also sensitive to nitrates too, and nitrites as well. So snails aren't the best, but ram's horns tend to be indestructible.
That's
I'm
the
not
ones up there.
I'm not
It's
saying
ram's horns.
you should do it, but ram's horns will survive just like cockroaches will. They'll be here way after we are. So
Yeah, probably.
those might be able to tolerate it, but still just know that in the beginning it might be harming them. So that's why I don't recommend life forms in a cycling tank.
I'm mad at ram's horns. They didn't hurt my mystery snails, but Morgan got some mystery snails from my her husband's mother-in-law, who had a couple. I sent her some over there, and she got one from the pet store. And I mean, she's got babies. She has Snailmageddon going on, and so but those snails, the ram's horns took out a couple of the baby mystery snails, and it made me mad. I wanted to squish them. And I don't like to squish things, but I was mad at them. They're mean. They're mean little snails.
Yeah, well, ram's horns will also eat at the mystery snail shells, so you got to watch. Like that's why I try to keep them.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, if you put a plant in a tank, there's most likely a satchel of eggs on it somewhere, and the ram's horn, they're going to hatch, and you're going to have them in there.
Yeah.
So I will sit there and pick them out individually, because I don't want any of my mystery snail shells to pit. But we all can't be perfect. I still get a random ram's horn that'll sneak in and pit a mystery snail shell, and sometimes I'll miss it and I'll be upset about it, but it happens. Just do your best to keep them separated. You got to keep them separated. It's just a musical stream that in my head. Stephen P. says, does ammonia make their foot swell? Yes, it does. Ammonia makes mystery snail's foot swell to the point where they actually can't retract themselves back into their shell, which makes them vulnerable to predators. You're kind of like a canary in a coal mine when it comes to ammonia. So if your mystery snails are swollen and can't pull themselves back into their shell, there's most likely an ammonia spike in your tank, and you're going to want to test it and do a water change.
Yeah, he says he thinks he heard that in a song.
I can't imagine what song would do that.
Where could you find a snail song at?
They like their pH up by 8.
Hey, always doing great.
I have a question for all three of you, if I can.
Sure.
Yes.
How do you test your water? What do you use?
My finger. I stick it in there.
I was going to say, usually my fingers taste test.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Cut it out, Didi.
I'm the world's worst about testing water. Like, I don't keep a lot of specialty fish, though, and bettas do good in my well water. But I do have Aquarium Co-op test strips and the ammonia strips. That was part of the gift cards I got for Christmas. Thank you, guys. And they are, I had other kinds before, and they are, I think they're better, and you get a lot for the money. So they're worth it, I believe. But now, if you want to ask me all those specific numbers and what my TDS is and that stuff, I don't know. I got really hard water. That's all I know.
Okay. That's kind of like me.
Yeah.
I use the test strips and the master kit in case if sometimes it's hard to tell exactly what color the strip is.
Yeah.
Because it don't match the little color square.
Right.
It's like, is it not quite that one? Is it more than that one? So sometimes I come back out with a water test too.
And I'm not going to bull crap you. I rarely test my water. For like in the beginning, for the first couple of years, I would test it very regularly. But I've kind of come to like where I can tell the signs and the symptoms of something's going wrong. Because I'm in my tanks every day. Every tank, although we have going on 60 tanks, I'm still in every tank every day. So I can see if something's off. I'm looking, counting fish. I'm checking the plants. I'm removing debris. But if I, it's like a disturbance in the force at this point. Like I can tell something's off. And usually the first thing I'll do, if I think something's off, is I'll dip an ammonia strip in there. And if that comes back anything, then I do a water change. And usually I can, to me, because I've been around them for so long already, I can kind of smell when one is off in a room full of tanks. Just slightly.
Wow. Okay.
And the only tanks I really like test anymore are my snail tanks. And that's because I keep a lot of snails in smaller tanks. So I'm always having to turn the water over. And a lot of snails can crash a tank very fast. So like for me specifically, that's the only ones I really test. Otherwise, it's just by, learned fish keeper senses at this point.
I had forgotten I have another tester, but Mark had reminded me, but that one only checks for hot and cold. When a booby will go in the water.
Yeah.
I know if it's hot or if it's cold water.
Actually, there is one other test I have. It's called Gracie, and if she won't drink out of it, it probably needs water.
Exactly.
Wow.
Like my tap water trough, I put all my water change water in it, and there's every once in a while they don't want it. They just totally turn their nose up at it. So, but they'd rather drink it than plain water.
And Matt says, I use my snails to determine my water parameters. If they're alive, it's good. And also if they're dead, so are your fish. So good going, Matt.
He's going to get himself in trouble. Because he said part 2 is if a snail dies, you'll throw in another one in there just to be sure it wasn't a sick snail.
Right.
But if you all don't mind, we already are at 6:44.
Oh my
so
goodness.
I'd like to get this giveaway get it going if you guys don't mind. I'm going to attempt to share pictures of baby angelfish that, if you all are familiar with angelfish, don't stop moving. So let me pull open. Actually, it's not files. I'm sharing screen. You think for the 50th episode, I have it a little more together?
No, that's okay.
But here here's a group of them that were in the tank. Let's see. And let me see if I can just make that too big for you. That's the biggest I can make it at the moment. But those baby angels right now, they're about dime sized. I will be sending them out in a few weeks when the temperature is stable at 32 degrees overnight. So I don't have to worry about them, get them agita. But these are the group that the up to 6 angel fry will be coming from. Let's see if I can get another photo up here for you guys.
And
I wanted to do a video, but they were just little blurs, and StreamYard already cuts everything down to 720. So I wanted you guys to see more than 4 pixels of a fish.
Yeah.
Foxy, Craig is asking if all can enter. Is it limited to a certain geographical?
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Can anyone enter no matter where you live, or is it limited?
This is to the U.S. only. I can only ship fish within the U.S. Sorry, I didn't stipulate that earlier. Yes, this giveaway is to residents of the U.S. for up to 6 of these cute little angelfish juveniles. I do. My next giveaway, I will make sure to include international people as well. I wasn't so prepared for this one. I apologize, guys.
That is a cute little fish.
Another photo, and I have one more adorable one that I think is probably my most favorite little angelfish. And he's so stinking cute.
Hello, Yellow.
And it takes me forever to share a photo. I'm sorry. Look at this. Look at that little face.
Oh my goodness.
It is so cute.
Oh my.
So cute. Look
He
at
looks
that.
like a little tiger.
He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, those
how
are
we're
really
gonna do
nice.
this, guys? Like I
Some.
said, this is entry for up to 6 of these guys. As 6 of these angelfish, when full grown, do require a 75-gallon tank. Please be aware of that. And one single angelfish alone requires at least a 20-gallon high. They are a warm water fish. 80 to 82 degrees is what we keep them at. Let's see, am I forgetting to say anything about these guys? Is there any questions about these little fishies before we start the giveaway?
Let's see. Did you repeated wait a minute. Repeated what kind they were again.
They are smoky leopard angels.
Okay.
And so let me see. I believe there is a short on Peplin's. On Peplin's let's see if I can open the copy link.
Roxanne, what height do you think they could max out at as adults?
As adults, they get about 5 inches tall is what our adults are. I
Okay.
just posted a link in chat that'll show you the short of these parents of these little fry, so you can see what the parents look like.
Well, that's awesome.
And then I'll give you guys a minute to go over and view that because, you know, I'm a little behind the times here. And you guys can pop back over and we will start the giveaway. We're going to do a number giveaway. And because Miss Didi is so gracious to join us, to be our co-host, to complete our co-host trifecta, I would like for you to pick the number and hold on to it secretly for us to do the giveaway. I'm going to do the numbers between 1 and 100. Please wait until I type start in chat. I'm still giving everyone a little bit to get back over here. And yeah.
Well, they are sure cute little guys. I'll tell you that.
They are super adorable. They're super fast.
And it's
We
safe.
have a tank full of them.
Oh,
They're
boy.
adorable. And Miss Didi has put the number away for safekeeping. So
Yep.
if we're all ready to go, I will
There is a
ask you
time.
guys, please, when I type start, enter a number from 1 to 100. And good luck, everybody.
Matt said he knew where that paper was going.
Friend Matt have
So
tanks.
exciting. Now you
Yeah.
said, Jimmy P, that you have the platinum angels.
Yes, I have 3 of them. Yes, I don't know what sex they are yet. I got them from a friend of mine, and right now they're probably about 50-cent piece size.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Very,
but they
very
are
cool.
really pretty. Yes,
Mhm.
I
We
actually
have
have to
not
research
only
them.
Ow.
I know, I
We-
was laughing at him too.
That was
we have
funny.
not only the smoky leopard angels, but also in a few weeks we are going to be listing those on the Get Gills, as well as the gold angelfish as well. We'll be posting those on the Get Gills and the Star Sapphire cichlid. So those are the warmer water fish. We were waiting for warmer weather to ship them out. So we're so excited to be putting those up there on the Get Gills. And I heard from a little birdie that someone donated 2 $50 gift cards for Jimmy P to give away for his 250 subscriber giveaway.
Awesome.
Woo!
That is correct, and I'll go ahead and
is
say who that
amazing.
is if it's okay with you.
You are more than welcome to.
Yeah, for my 250th subscriber, I think I have like 20 to go. And when that happens, the following Saturday, we're going to be doing some giveaways, and it is Ricky De Hoyos who donated those
Oh,
two $50 gift cards. And Ricky and I have struck up quite a friendship, and I cannot thank him enough for the support that he has shown me. And he let me pick who I wanted to use for the giveaway, and I couldn't think of a better person right now than my very, very sweet friend Roxanne.
Oh,
oh.
thank you so much for that, Jimmy. We greatly appreciate that. Bunny, I just
You betcha.
reshared the link for the short of what the parents look like. I wanted to pull the baby pictures back up, but I don't know where they went. Sorry. I can't find them. I can't find them. I'm not fully using the tablet yet because I'm still figuring it out. I've started using it for editing. Streaming, I haven't started that yet. Still got a few things I got to work out on that, so it's still a little disorganized about where things went when I put them.
Foxy, Annette asked, what are the rules for same numbers if there's two with the same number?
Same number is sudden death. You gotta fight to the death.
She did.
That's the way.
She's a super nerd.
But if I see
serious
that
in here.
numbers are pretty much slowing down, I'm going to give you guys about 30 more seconds, and then I'm going to type stop, and then Miss Didi can tell us what number is safely stored away.
I hope I don't pull out a toilet paper pack.
Right. Hey, we might give away
If
the
I
piece
were
of
there,
paper
I would ask to draw the number.
Well, as a special guest, you should have that honor if you were.
Exactly. But then again, it'll be like the gag where you pull the handkerchief and it just never.
Yeah.
Kept going.
Okay, and here we go. Stop. In the name of love. And Miss Didi, if you'd like to reveal what the number is, please.
Nothing up my sleeves.
And be careful with that.
Uh-oh, I can't see it.
Number 77.
Stephen P. tried to be slick and use my number that I always used.
Uh-huh.
But I knew somebody would do that.
Number 77. Let's see.
I did see Ian with 76.
Yep, there's a 76. Oh, I see it. It's
Somebody.
77.
Yep.
Yep.
Someone has it right on the nose.
M and C, unless there's a tie.
Has a 7.
I see M&C with an 18.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did 69. M&C entered way more than once.
Oh, that's why they were at, yeah, okay. Uh-oh, M and C. And what was this? Well, no, it just don't count, does it?
I'm seeing a bunch of entries on the side from
His
M&C.
first pick was 69.
Okay.
I see Atkins with 76.
6, yes.
Yep.
Is there any
no, Riddle. It's angelfish. However, it's for angelfish.
17, 51, 72. So what is the... Okay, because I'm on the StreamYard side. If I open up the YouTube side, it acts up for me.
All three.
Yeah,
is there
too.
one number entered on the YouTube side for MNC?
Yeah, he has like 3 that I saw.
You saw 3 as well? Okay.
On the YouTube side.
Okay, on the YouTube side.
Yeah, 69, 77, and I think I saw another one.
So I will take the first number that you entered if you entered multiple numbers.
And we had 18 also.
Okay. So the closest one would be Ian.
Ian.
76.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Ian.
Nice
Please
job, Ian.
email me at my email address. I'm sure Ahmad would be happy to drop that in chat for you. And we will discuss the finer things of how many angels you would like. But congratulations, they're all yours.
Good job, Ian.
I want some of them party poppers. Like James and Ed used to do those party poppers. We need
I
some of
just want
those.
to say thank you
Why don't you work
guys.
on that,
Thank
Mary?
you so much to you guys for joining us for 50 Hot Mess Expresses already. You guys
Thanks,
truly
Turtle.
love a train wreck.
Yes, yes.
Never
And I want
fail.
to say thank you so much, Jimmy P, for coming up and being our fantastic guest, keeping us company this evening. Always a delight to have you up here with us.
Thank you for having me. It's been my pleasure.
And we even let you talk a little bit, like I promised.
Yes, I think I talked more here than I did on my own stream.
I know. Love you, Jimmy. Oh my gosh.
Well, thank
And
you
I
very
wanted to
much.
say thank you so much, Miss Didi, for joining the Hot Mess Express
welcome.
as our third lovely
Yeah.
co-host. It's so
Thank you.
fantastic
Yes.
to be having you up here with us every week from now on. Now we are
I'm loving
2 minutes away from the 8 o'clock hour. What do you guys think should be the hashtag over to KG Tropicals this evening?
Wow, I don't know.
I don't know. I can't think of one. Usually something pops in my head and I can't.
Hashtag hiding spot.
Three hots and a cot? No.
Mary.
Hashtag hiding spot.
Wow, that would get them
Sweetie
thinking,
or
wouldn't it?
sweaty 60, sweaty 77, Terry. John,
Hashtag abs, Midrol. I like that one. Hashtag abs.
Oh boy.
yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be
Merman.
right. Yes, and they're going to be like, "What are we talking about this brake system for?"
Yeah.
Merman. Or yeah, angels would have been a good one. Hashtag angels.
Yeah.
I think I like
Okay.
the abs.
I do too.
If you guys agree with angels, we'll go with angels. That's what you like.
Merman. Merman.
Okay, final
Merman.
decision. Final decision.
Merman.
Merman.
Hashtag
No,
Merman over to KG Tropicals. And I want to say thank you all for joining us this evening on the Hot Mess Express. Ladies, Jimmy, is there anything you'd like to say before we head on out for the evening?
No, it's just that I'm really happy to see all the people that turned out to watch tonight, and this has been a real thrill, and I mean that. And I can't wait to do it again. Maybe I'll be number 100. Okay.
You will be back.
Maybe. And definitely everyone's going to want to tune in next week when we have the fantastic Kenny E as our special guest.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Everyone's going to want to be here for that one because it's going to get crazy. He has
Yeah.
a problem, y'all. You don't know what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Oh my God.
But Mary and Miss Didi, anything before we head out?
No,
Everybody
well,
have a
sorry I'm
great
late. Love you
night.
all.
Enjoy the streams and love you all.
And we
Thanks
will
for having
see.
me, ladies.
Thank you for joining us. And I want to say to each and every one of you that I love you and I want you to have a fantastic evening. And we will see you back here next Thursday amongst the shoal. And head on over to KG Tropicals with hashtag Merman.
Merman.
And and we will see you all here on the Hot Mess Express next Thursday. Until then, have a fantastic weekend. Give those you love a hug and a kiss today. Call the ones you miss and tell them that you love them. And just remember, in general, just be a good person. Just be kind. And until next week, we love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I see you, Kenny.
Here is her mom now. Here is her baby.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cat? Sarah calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Can't you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.